Hi and welcome to my office. Now, I've had the Mavic Pro 2 for about 3 weeks now, but I haven't been able to use it all that much in that time. The first 3 days I had to wait for a new mobile phone to turn up because my other one had shat itself. Then I had 4 straight days of practicing with it. Then the weather changed. The wind increased to 30 to 40 knots, with thunderstorms occasionally rolling through, and were quickly accompanied by rain. These conditions had the drone grounded for 6 days. Day 7, early afternoon, the weather conditions eased, so I took to the sky with the Mavic Pro 2 for a quick practice run of my intended project before the weather changes again. My mission, a dramatic flyover of the reserve. At point A, lift the drone to 55 metres above the ground, line up with point B. Lower the camera angle just enough to reveal the forest floor. From point A to point B, travel at 25 kilometres an hour. Arrive at point B, drop to 40 metres above the ground. Turn left and line up with point C. From point C, continue turning to the left and line up with point D. Clear point D, then descend smoothly but quickly to 2 metres. Continue on to point E. Go back 20 metres to the post on the left and make my escape. That's pretty much my thought processes of how I'm going to create this beautiful flyover of the reserve. By having these points of interest, knowing when to do the bits and pieces I need to do. But really now, from now on in, after 4 practice runs, I know what to do. I know where to drop down. It's really all about, from here on in, getting smooth transitions and keeping my speed constant. Crucial elements, but we're getting there. So only 4 runs, and I'm getting it real good. That last run, it is so close to being a keeper. Just one little mistake with backing off on the speed a little bit. That's all that's sort of ruined it for me. But we'll keep practicing. We'll get one in the bag. Then we'll try and improve on that. Hopefully birds flying underneath me or something like that to really add some more drama to it. So yeah, anyway, now I've been practicing down on the ground, keeping out of the wind with some B-roll. So let's have a look at what I've been doing with that and putting my own stamp on things, not copying just what everybody else does. The boo-book owls are breeding again. During the daytime they like to perch amongst the ferns. And every now and then I can get a clear shot of them. The vines that grow within the reserve have caught my attention. There are a lot of them around this year, and some of them have pretty delicate little flowers on them. It's spring, and all around the reserve the Agile Antechinus females are leaving their communal nesting sites and starting up their own. That worked really well using the drone as a jib. There's no motion blur, which is awesome. It's a little hard to control though. It floats a little bit. With a bit more practice, we'll get it right. But I really need a jib for that sort of work with the Agile Antechinus for the documentary, because the drone scare would definitely scare the Agile, that's for sure, because I've got to be up fairly close. So yeah, I need to get a jib or make one myself is what I'm going to do for starters. Now, having the drone fly up to me and put the remote control on the ground and reveal myself in front of the camera, a little bit of flair from me, something I haven't seen anyone else do, but yeah, we'll keep developing that, mucking around with it. Now I'm really happy with the colours that are coming and the image that comes out of this camera. I knew it was going to be good from what I've seen and people talking about, but seeing it in person, wow, so detailed. It's equal to my XF400, maybe even a little better in some cases. But beautiful images. And oh, sorry, there's a bronze-wing dove nest just up there. I thought I could hear something as I've been talking to you guys. And there's a currawong up there trying to get the chicks. So I tell you what I might do. I've been thinking about this anyway, filming it. I'm going to get the drone out. I'm going to put it up there. I bet you any money it'll all be over before I get set up. I'm going to try. Oh, this is terrible. Yep. I am going to be so slow with this. There is no way known. It usually takes me 5 minutes to set up. Oh, she's pushing, trying to push the mother off the nest with it, just with its head. I'm trying not to panic. Yeah, it stopped. The bronze-wing mother got rid of the currawong, but it will be back. You can guarantee that. It won't give up. So I'm going to wait here for as long as I can and see if I can get on film. But in the meantime, I might just fly up. Don't get too close to her. I don't want to frighten her any more than she's already been frightened. And get a little bit of footage anyway. I waited an hour and he came back and had another go, and he's heading Mum off the nest again. Mum's beating the crap out of her, and then it started attacking Mum. It got sick of her and the Mum flew off. So while this is all happening, I'm desperately trying to get the drone in the air. It still takes ages to warm it up and, you know, get the satellites linked and everything. By the time I got up there, all this was pretty much over, and so the currawong was trying to get at the chick, and the chick's bashing it with its wings because it's probably not far away from flying the nest actually. So it defended itself well, and as I'm bringing the drone up and just starting to get a little bit of footage, it flies off. But at the same time, my battery's flat. I didn't think about changing it because I'd already been doing some other bits and pieces earlier with it, and so I pushed my luck, got a little bit of footage of the chick in the nest. Then as I'm bringing it back, it starts heading up, so it's gone into return home mode. There's a thick canopy above it, so I'm panicking, desperately trying to get control of it. I managed to get it to come down, but it was terribly slow and it wouldn't come forward, so I had to get underneath it and try and grab it. But I could only get it down to 2 meters to the ground. So I couldn't get it even jumping up. I couldn't quite get it. So it wouldn't come forward to me. So I managed to get it to go backwards a little bit, just enough where I could get onto a log that's on the ground and jump up and catch it. Oh man, that's probably about the 6th scariest event I've had so far. I've come so close to hitting branches and shit like that because it's just drifted off. Or, you know, I just didn't see that there was a branch to the side, and yeah. Anyway. We recovered it and we're safe again. And we dodged a bullet. Oh, what an interesting afternoon that has been. That is for sure. Oh, when that drone started going up, I freaked out a little bit, that is for sure. I had to fight with it, had to wrestle with it to get it down. It wanted to keep going up and I'm forcing that bloody lever down, 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 you come down. But we got it in the end and had people walking along the trail, 2 ladies, asking me what I was doing. I'm trying to get it down. Yeah, interesting. But anyway, that's all I've got for you for today, sort of. Actually, here's something I've been playing with. Just my usual comedian side coming out. I thought I'd have a play with the drone. So have a watch of this before we finish up. Okay, I have reached 4,000 subscribers. Yes, I have. It's only taken me a year and a half to get that last 1,000. Actually, it just ticked over to 4,008 in the last couple of days. So thank you to everyone that's subscribed. But man, you know, it's been terribly slow. I've studied on how to grow my channel and I've tried almost everything, but you know, it just doesn't work. You're either lucky or you're not, and it's a totally different conversation anyway. Yeah, being a naturalist, I study things like that, but it's interesting. It's not happening for me, but hey, shit happens. But 4,000 subscribers, so let's celebrate that and move on with the end of this video. If you'd like to subscribe to my channel and get more of this amazing stuff, click on my pretty little face just down there in the bottom right hand corner of the screen. And if you'd like to get notification, hit the little bell while you're there. And yeah, you get email, something like that, to tell you that I've just put out another video. Now if you'd like to go and have a look at my channel and look at all the other amazing, crazy things I've been doing, click on my icon right here at the end of this video. It'll take you to my channel. There's over 100 videos to choose from there, from me talking about photographing, filming in a forest environment, give you lots of tips there. Whenever I go on adventures, I take you with me, make little documentaries of my adventures. Oh man, there's tons of stuff there. I even do comedians type videos as well, playing around, being creative, all for the cause of learning about making a wildlife documentary. Yeah, just remember, if you don't do, you don't get. So get out there and start photographing and filming wildlife. Stay away from that coronavirus and stay safe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.